My name is Catherine of Aragon, daughter of the Catholic Monarchs Ferdinand II of Aragon and Isabella I of Castile. Born into a life of privilege in the year of our Lord 1485, I was raised with the understanding that my destiny would intertwine with the threads of kingdoms and thrones. My childhood was a tapestry of faith, duty, and education. I was groomed to embody the virtues of a queen: devotion, piety, and resilience. Little did I know, these qualities would be both my shield and my burden. In 1501, I sailed across the perilous waters to England, my fate tied to Prince Arthur, the eldest son of King Henry VII. Our union was meant to solidify the alliance between Spain and England. Yet, our marriage was fleeting, as Arthur succumbed to illness mere months after our wedding. At just 16, I found myself a widow in a foreign land, my future uncertain. To preserve the alliance, it was determined that I would marry Arthur's younger brother, Henry. A papal dispensation was sought to overcome the obstacle of our previous bond through my marriage to his brother. Henry and I were wed in 1509, shortly after he ascended the throne as Henry VIII. Those early years of our union were marked by happiness and harmony. I shared in Henry's grandeur, serving as both his queen and trusted advisor. My education proved invaluable, for I was as much a partner in governance as I was a consort. Together, we presided over a court renowned for its culture and learning. Yet, my greatest trial was one of motherhood. Time and again, I carried the hope of England's future within me, only to be met with loss. Of the many children I bore, only one survived infancy, my beloved daughter Mary. Though I loved her fiercely, her birth did not satisfy Henry's yearning for a male heir. His disappointment grew into a chasm that would define the rest of my life. In 1525, the whispers began. Henry's eyes had turned to Anne Boleyn, a lady of my court, and his heart grew restless. He sought to annul our marriage, claiming that it was cursed by God because I had been wed to his brother. The years that followed were a torment of legal battles, public humiliations, and private heartbreak. I stood firm, insisting that my marriage was valid in the eyes of both God and the Church. I would not yield, not even when Henry's wrath grew fierce. By 1533, Henry's determination had severed England from Rome. He declared our marriage null and void, taking Anne as his wife. Stripped of my title as queen, I was exiled to the damp and draughty manors of Kimbolton and the moor. My daughter Mary was declared illegitimate, and I was forbidden from seeing her. Yet, I held steadfast in my faith and my dignity. To the end of my days, I proclaimed myself Henry's true wife and England's rightful queen. I passed from this world on January 7, 1536, surrounded not by the splendor of court but by a few loyal attendants. Even in death, I remained steadfast in my convictions. My epitaph reads, "The most virtuous and truest wife of Henry VIII." Though my life was marked by sorrow and loss, it was also defined by strength and unwavering belief. I carried the weight of a kingdom on my shoulders, and though history remembers me as the first of Henry's 6 wives, I know I was so much more. I was a daughter of Spain, a defender of the faith, and a queen who refused to bow to injustice.